Hey, Kalani, was there a one deciding factor that Jaron showed in camp that gave him this opportunity?
Just it's decided on the field. That's every position here. So, um, I think competition just gets the best out of all the guys, and really, really happy with what I saw from all three of those quarterbacks. I think they elevated their game. All three of them did individually, and made our team a lot better. So, we just felt like that was the best. It was evident that that was the best move for us going forward, and but not to take anything away from the improvement and the great things that we saw from Baylor and from Jacob.
Hey, Trevor, and then Jake.
Hey, Kalani, to follow up on that, what do you feel Jaron did throughout camp to separate himself from Baylor and Jacob during this process?
Making plays consistently. I mean, everyone had their moments, and when you're going against in a time where they know there's a competition, I think it's where a lot of them can be conservative. I saw all three of them being really aggressive, trying to take the spot, and you saw a lot of success. But um, you know, especially for me defensively, I didn't like seeing the quarterback do so well often with all three of them, but. It was good work for all of us. We made an agreement as a staff to try to get as much 11 on 11 football out there and try to decide who our starting quarterback will be in a situation where you're playing real football and not doing it completely on Skelly.
Klein, a little bit of a two-parter here, but who had the final say on naming Jaron as the starter, and how much insight did you lend to a guy like Aaron Roderick during this?
Well, the final say is the field. The field has the final say, and A-Rod's very capable of making every decision that's right for the offense. I'm always going to support him, but we have great line of communication from all of our staff and from our players, so we communicate really well with the whole program. But I want to make sure that everybody understands that the positions are won on the field. That's where they are, and they're also lost on the field. So there's this race to improve and get better every week, get better every day that we're on the field, and that's just not limited to quarterback. Every position's up for grabs.
Jay, and then Sean.
And Kalani, I hate the term giving a guy a long leash. It just sounds weird. But will Jaron be given multiple games, and or will you be, because you got other capable guys, will you be maybe have a quick hook?
No, I think if he just does what we expect him to do, we'll be fine. And we work on the team dynamic and have the team getting some success on offense. If he's doing what we've seen all camp, I mean, all three guys are capable of doing that, but I don't want a player looking over their shoulder. If he just comes to work and does what he's capable of doing, he'll be fine. That's how we operate. But part of doing your job is knowing that there's others that are hungry, chomping at the opportunity to get that spot where they can show themselves and get an opportunity to play. So that's the pressure of being a Division I athlete, especially being the quarterback at BYU.
Kalani, this actually kind of flows right into that. What was kind of the reaction from Baylor and Jacob when they heard the news? I mean, A-Rod said that they've sort of had a little bit of an understanding of this for about a week, and everything kind of solidified in the past 7 or 8 days or so. But how did they kind of react, I guess, publicly from your vantage point to the overall depth chart?
Yeah, with class. Those guys are great young men with great character, and so they were classy. And when we kind of told them the breakdown of how we were seeing it, it was an opportunity for them to change our minds. We were giving them another few practices to change our minds, and then they made a really good case for themselves. But when handling this type of situations, I thought they handled it like mature adults, and I was really proud of the way they handled it. They're team guy. They're guys that are about the team first, and so they understand, and they know their role now is that we're relying on them to be their best self for our team to be as good as we possibly can. And so we're going to need both those guys. And it's not just on the field; we're going to need them off the field. Their leadership, their style, and the way they've handled themselves so far has been amazing.
All right, that is it for today.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Can I just get in a quick, what about the depth chart? Are you gonna be publishing that today?
Yeah. The official depth chart will come out on Monday, like we normally do on the weekend. I mean, you guys are smart people. You guys can figure out who the guys are that probably be in the mix. Look at last year's games and the newcomers, and then that's the fun in all of it, right? But I think we're gonna do just operate like how we normally do, which will be on Monday, and then we'll go from there. So. Sorry, Jay. I know you guys want all the answers now, but right now in this short few minutes, we went from naming a quarterback to you guys asking me how long the leash was and everything. So, we're always going to try to accommodate you guys. But the depth chart will have to wait officially till Monday. Thanks, guys.